Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Total profits now. Today, we're going to talk about cold calling. It's a numbers game. Cold calling, it's a numbers game. Well, I know a lot of you guys have heard that old cliche, it's a numbers game, where in actuality, ladies and gentlemen, it is a numbers game. But I want to add one little caveat to that famous cliche. It is a numbers game, but you have to get better at the numbers game. Okay, most people philosophy when they make cold calls is to make a lot of cold calls. My philosophy is to get good at cold calling so you don't have to make a ton of cold calls. Okay. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, that I believe most new people mess up or miss when it comes to cold calling is they don't know their numbers. Okay. They don't understand what they're doing. They're just throwing mud against the wall and they're hoping something sticks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make it in cold calling, social media marketing, you got to understand that it is a numbers game and that you got to work on your craft. It's a skill. And if you learn the skill of cold calling, ladies and gentlemen, you can easily make a six or seven figure income, okay, in social media by learning how to make dials. All right. And like I stated in a lot of my other previous trainings, folks, cold calling is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Okay. Companies employ armies of people to make cold calls on their behalf to sell their products and services via the phone. Okay, and there's no different from what we're doing in social media marketing, okay, by making dials. And that's why I always train you guys on cold calling because it's so paramount to you guys becoming the successes you want to become in your agency. You got to get comfortable with making calls. And you have to get comfortable for various different reasons. Number one, you got to get comfortable so you can get clients. And then number two, you got to get comfortable with talking to clients. You got to learn that skill set. And that skill set, once again, folks, so many people are avoiding the skill set. They want to try to find out how can I run ads? How can I get people or clients to contact me so that I don't have to do any cold calling, okay? But the truth of the matter, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to build a successful agency, you got to get good at picking up that phone, okay? So let me give you guys a quick little scenario that if you follow, okay, and that you write down and adapt, you guys can start to just get clients at will. How many of you guys would like to get clients at will? I know a lot of you guys are on this because you do want to get clients at will and you want to do it via the phone, okay? So I'm just going to give you guys some little tactical tricks that I use and you guys probably already know to help me become very successful at making cold calls. All right. And maybe I need to change this phrase cold calling to warm calling because truly in itself, ladies and gentlemen, all you're doing is making a friend. Okay. It's not as bad as most people make it out to be. In fact, if you're procrastinating, you're afraid to make calls, and you just don't want to make the cold calls because of anxieties and fears that you have, and you just get very nervous. What I want you to do is click the link in the description. I want you to sign up for the Social Media Prospecting Pro course. That course, ladies and gentlemen, the mindset portion will help you guys get over your fears and phobias of making calls so that you can get on and make those $5 and $10, $20,000 a month you can hit in social media marketing. Okay, so let's dive right into this training. The first thing you need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is you need to know your numbers. Most people are randomly picking up the phone, making dials. And then when they book a coaching session with me or a strategy session call, the first thing I want to know is what are your numbers? And most new people don't know their numbers. Okay? And if I don't know your numbers, I can't figure out what you're doing wrong. And you can't figure out what you're doing wrong. Okay? And we're going to go over what tabs you need to be keeping or tallies you need to be keeping track of so that you can figure out if you're getting better or you're getting worse, if you're getting better, if you're getting worse. You also need to know your numbers so you can figure out how many business owners you need to contact so that you can figure out how many sales you need to make. Because once again, it is a mathematical system, okay? If you can mathematically chart out the number of dials that you're making and the X amount of people you're talking to, ladies and gentlemen, you can pretty much put together a formula, okay? And in fact, in my social media prospecting pro course, I actually do a formula that will help you over 90 days quit your job and go full time in social media. And if you guys are interested in that training, you guys can click the link in the description and sign up for the social media prospecting pro course, okay? And that's how dialed in you can dial this in. You can actually say, if you were to talk to me and say, hey Maurice, I'm interested in making $5,000 to $20,000 a month. How many people I need to talk to? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I could pretty much give you a formula, okay? Because you understand the numbers. I understand the numbers, okay? And that's the thing that most people don't understand are the numbers, okay? So here are the tally that you need to be keeping record of so that we can mathematically chart your destination, okay? So number one, how many calls you make, okay? You need to write that number down. How many calls, how many dials are you making a day? Are you making 100 dials, 50 dials, 200 dials? How many dials are you making per day, all right? Per month, per week? How many decision makers you talk to, okay? Now, I'm not talking about secretaries and gatekeepers or what have you. We're talking about the actual decision maker. That's the only thing you need to keep record of. If it's a secretary, you don't have to worry about it. We want to talk to decision makers because those are the people that write the checks, all right? How many decision makers said no? How many decision makers said yes? Okay, you need to write that down. And then how many appointments you book, okay? Because we're not in social media, we're not going for the sale on the first call. We do what's called a 2 or 3 call close, okay? And so all we're doing is setting the appointment, getting the business owner in front of more information, and then we're going to call them back, answer their questions, and then we're going to try to sell them on our social media marketing services. Okay, so these are the diagram that you need. Okay, when you're making calls, this is the data. Okay, this is what you need to be keeping record of, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be successful in cold calling, okay? And most cold callers don't have this data, okay? They don't know the numbers, okay? And therefore, they do like all the other people on YouTube. They say cold calling don't work. And then you got guys like me that are sitting back pulling in 100 G's because of this stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got to know your numbers, okay? Now, here we go. Here's a simple example of what your numbers may look like, okay? This is what your numbers may look like, okay? And this will help you guys kind of chart out what you should be doing on a daily basis, okay? You should be doing cold calls daily. You shouldn't be doing cold calls every blue moon, every once in the month, every once in a week. Cold calling should be done Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 hours a day, okay? And if you're not doing that, then ladies and gentlemen, you're flat out not doing cold calling. Okay, you're just like everybody else. You have your toe in the pool. You don't have your whole body immersed. And if you want to hit that elusive $10,000, $20,000 a month, you better get on that phone and start making dials. Okay, and don't quit. All right. And you guys, I give you guys everything you need in my courses and my videos so that you guys can make a ton of money. Okay, and most people are just procrastinating. They're not doing it. All right. And if you have a problem with procrastination and you have fears, ladies and gentlemen, you need to hire a coach. Click the link in the description and sign up for coaching so I can help you break that mess and so that you can go on, because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, you don't know how much time you got. You got to get serious about social media marketing. We don't know how long this opportunity will be around. You know, we hope it'll be around for the next 20, 30, 40 years, but it could easily be vanished away. All right. Facebook and Google can make it super easy for businesses to do this stuff. So you have to take advantage. So invest in a coach. All right. So here's what your numbers may look like. All right. How many calls you make? You might make 100 calls. All right. How many decision makers you talk to? You might talk to 10 decision makers out of 100 dials. Out of the 10, how many decision makers said no? 8 said no, and 2 said yes. And how many appointments did you book? You booked 2 appointments. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you had these type of numbers, you could be easily signing up 2 to 3 social media marketing clients per month. Okay, even if you had these type of numbers, okay, you could literally get rich. All right, and you massaged it, because here's what's going to happen: ratios are going to develop. That means that you're still making 100 dials, okay, and you're talking to 10 decision makers. But guess what? How many decision makers said no might go to 6, okay? And now, instead of the yeses being 2, now it's 4. So you're talking to 10 to get 4 now. Or maybe you're talking to 10 and you're getting 3, and you're getting 9. Excuse me, 7. You're getting 7. You're getting 7 no's, all right? But you're getting 3 yeses. Okay, and you hit those type of numbers, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be making some serious coin. All right, so if your numbers are like this, or maybe your numbers, you need to talk to 200. You might need to talk to 200 to get to 10 to get to 2. But this is the most important thing: what's coming out at the end of that funnel. Okay, and if you do that Monday through Friday, all right, and the scenario is simple: you need to talk to 10 business owners to book 2 appointments. Okay, 10 to 2. So that means that every day, okay, you need to be on the phone connecting with 10 decision makers to book 2 appointments. And those appointments could be in person, a Zoom call, or you could be sending them an email presentation. Now, if you don't have a presentation, click the link in the description. You can sign up for the Social Media Prospecting Pro course. I actually insert my video that I use. You guys can model that and create your own, okay, as a template. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what your day should look like. You should be on the phone 1 or 2 hours a day, connecting with about 10 business owners, so you can get 2 appointments. 2 appointments Monday through Friday comes out to 10 appointments a week. And if you do that, you should be, over the course of a month, be able to close anywhere from 2 to 3 social media marketing agency clients. Ladies and gentlemen, I just gave you a simple blueprint, okay, that new people, advance. You've been doing this a while. You follow this scenario, ladies and gentlemen, and you can crush it in social media marketing. You can be so far ahead of all the other people that are just watching videos, buying courses, and not taking action. Okay? You got to take action on this stuff because it absolutely works. There's an old cliche that says that men and women lie, numbers don't. Men and women lie, but numbers don't. And ladies and gentlemen, if you know your numbers, okay, they won't lie to you. You will get results. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, that's a quick training for today. Hope this training has been of immense value to you. If it has, do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thoughts were about this training, so that I can put more trainings out to help you guys. And if you haven't done so already, if you haven't purchased a Social Media Prospecting Pro course, make sure you guys grab that course. It'll help you guys crush it on the phone. And if you've been struggling, you've been buying courses, watching all the YouTube videos, and you haven't gotten any clients and you're struggling, you need a coach, okay? So what I want you guys to do is click the link in the description, sign up for coaching. You can book a call with me, and I will pretty much give you guys the bells and whistles of how my coaching program works, so that you guys can crush it and hit that $10,000 to $20,000 a month in your social media marketing agencies. My name is Maurice. I'll see you guys on the next training. Bye for now.